Hi everyone, this is John Corley at Plant Based Life here with another video. It's been about a week and a half or so since I've done a video, so I've got quite a few to catch up on. I've got a few ideas, but this one I feel is extremely important, and it's, as I've said before in my videos, you've probably heard me, I've said when I do these videos I'm talking to myself just as much or even probably more than I'm talking to you people out there, so like everybody in life, I'm a work in progress. We're all learning, we're all growing, and we're all on our journey. So this particular video is about the words that we speak. And the words we speak at every aspect of our life, like when we're happy, when we're under stress, when we're whatever. So our thoughts dictate what we say sometimes. And when we are overcome with thoughts and we've got a lot on our mind, it's best sometimes not to say anything for a while until you come to terms with those thoughts, understand your thoughts, observe them for a while, and then speak your mind. Myself, I'm trying to change, not just as myself but also as a teacher, as an instructor to people, as a personal trainer, Pilates instructor, doing functional movement. I'm trying to slow down on me speaking so much and just listening, being an observer of people, because you don't learn when you talk, you learn when you listen. So it's something that for me is taking a while to really master, because I think it's in my genes, it's in my family background and everything. We all like a good talk. We all like to chat, but sometimes you've got to just not say anything really. Just listen to what other people are saying, and really really take in what they're saying and really understand what they're saying. Process it and give them a very good answer. And so that answer doesn't have to come immediately. The words that we say have the ability to heal or harm. So it's very, very important phrase there. You really have to think about that for a second, So no matter what, the situation is, no matter who you're talking to, no matter where you are, your choice of words have the potential to heal or harm. So think about that really carefully, Don't think about it too much, don't overthink it, don't start all day, going around letting it take over your thought patterns. But what I mean is, have a good think about it, sit down, have a drink, and just mull it over and think, well, how often when you talk to someone do you feel the words you say are healing or could potentially be harmful for that person? And sometimes you don't realise, you say things based on your perception of events. You don't think they're going to harm anybody, but unfortunately the other person, with what their thought process is, the way they perceive it, could be harmful to them. So you just got to think sometimes, really think about what you're saying, and it's definitely sometimes a lot better to be quiet, especially if you've got a lot going on in your mind, you're under a lot of stress, there's things going on in your life, and you literally just you're probably not going to, whatever you're going to say is not going to be productive, and it's probably going to be harmful, or it's going to be a release of your negative energy onto another being who's going to take in that negative energy, unless they're enlightened and they're the kind of person that just cannot get affected by this kind of thing. But there's not many people who've reached that level of enlightenment. Hopefully one day we all will, so wouldn't that be a beautiful world, But at the end of the day, we're all on our own individual journey. We're all learning, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to, unfortunately, sometimes say things that we don't mean, and other times, we won't. But look, at the end of the day, this is our journey, but it's good to think about, your thoughts. Really observe them before you speak in any situation. Any interaction you have with any human being on this planet, whether it's a phone conversation, or just a chat in person. Another big issue is social media and mobile phones. Things get taken out of context so much. Really, they should not be a form of communication. You know, texting especially. I mean, talking on the phone isn't too bad because, you know, you're having a conversation, you're actually verbally communicating. But text messages, they get misinterpreted so many times, and, you know, it's not a good way to communicate. It's a handy way to send somebody a quick update or a status of something, you know, send a client a reminder for an appointment, things like that. Excellent tool, brilliant, you know, like, you know, in fact it makes a lot of things easier, you know. But as a way to communicate, text messaging, it's just not the way to go. And when you talk, remember, your words have the ability to heal or harm, so think about them very, very carefully. Remember, peace, movement and plants.